This is Reverend Ruth Ansari Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and I am here in Hempstead Lake State Park today, and it's Saturday, and I'm hanging out, kind of looking around for, doing my picture thing that I normally do, and I am seeing the lake is pretty empty over here on this side, so basically I'm just out here enjoying myself, taking photos, and I want to talk about, my mission statement first, and I was thinking of talking a little bit about change. Okay, mission statement is, our mission is to guide you on your path to find God and to show you why we support you with love and light, and show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God, and show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God. That is so true. If truth and faith are one of the major important pieces that we should focus on, because that's what keeps us going every day, my friends, and we want to focus on that as much as possible. Truth and faith comes in handy, especially when it comes to change, because sometimes, and this is just something I kind of realized myself, basically, is there's a time for change, and with change, it's not always, not everybody enjoys change. They just kind of, it's one of my issues with change is I don't like change very often, but I know it's the ongoing thing in the universe that keeps on going, and we can't avoid it. We can't resist. All we have to do is go with the flow of it all, and basically a lot of us wonder why things just don't work out the way we want them to. Maybe it's time for us to give a thought that maybe it's time for us to change about our thinking and things that we're doing. I begin to realize that when I finally, I'm still looking for work, but the good news is this, my friends, because I decided to take on the attitude that change is not so scary, that it's just different. I feel a little bit better about certain things, and it's going to be a little bit easier for me to do what I have to do, my friends. I went on a virtual interview with a temp agency, and it looks like a really good possibility that I might be working soon. So you may not see me as much, except maybe on the weekends, if possible. But change is, going back to change is nothing really to be afraid of. It's honest. A lot of us get anxious because we don't know what to expect when change comes. And that's what we have to really learn to do, is sit and enjoy the journey. Yeah, we can get nervous and stuff. Oh my God, it's going to change. But does that mean everything else is going to change for me? Oh, sorry about that, folks. We are by the road over here. We are by the road, basically. And so basically we have to learn to, not be afraid of change anymore, my friends. We need to really need to take that change and accept it in our lives, because change is really not a bad thing at all. It's actually really a nice thing, because you never know. With change, a lot of good things can come with it, not bad things. A lot of good things can come with change, and too many people worry that it's all going to be bad, but not really. It's all really up to you. It's you to make a choice that you need to make, my friend, with change, because change can either be bad or good. You have to make a choice. Do you need to worry about it? I don't think so. Just learn to accept it. And that is one thing I know that I have challenges with in my life. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I never said I was, but I think all of us go through that every once in a while. And we just have to learn to accept what is, because sometimes we feel like we keep hitting the same wall over and over again. We try so many different things, and we feel like we're hitting the wall over and over and over again. And that's just not the case. It's not it's just something that we're missing, maybe, it's something that we're possibly missing in our lives. And our best bet is to win something like that. If you keep coming up against the same thing over and over again, a good thing to do is take a look at the situation. Go within and ask yourself, why? Why was I having a tough time finding work? What was I afraid of? Is what I had to ask myself. I said to myself, I put together a questionnaire, and I said, well, let's say I get a job. What good can it do for me? I'll have money coming in. I'll be able to take care of more bills, take care of my mom and my brother properly. And I had to start looking at the positive, not the negative. Oh, I'm not going to have time to do this, and this. It's not true. 24 hours a day in life, my friends. There's plenty of time for everything. And some people forget that. If you work like a 9 to 5, 8:30 to 6 or whatever, especially in the spring and summer, you still have time to get out there before the sun goes down. And then, of course, there are the weekends. Because I'm going to start adjusting myself to this new venture of working with this company that's in Manhasset, and it's going to be a whole new schedule for me. That's why we have Maria in the first place. So my mom would have someone to take care of her when I had to work, because I know we need an extra income. My brother's income just isn't enough. So it's time to change again. It's time to go back to the basics. It's time to change my attitude about things. So I don't get it the first time. What could happen? I just let my boss know, hey, it may take me a little longer than most. First of all, it's a new thing I'm doing, and work with me, that kind of stuff. You just let them know ahead of time what you're dealing with. And they'll work with you about, I guess, 60, 70% of the time, maybe more. They will work with you because what they want is someone who's going to do a good job. And if we have to do things at our own pace to get it to work, well, then we just do that. We do things at our own pace. And we get better at what we're supposed to be doing. And think of it this way, especially now, I want to be an event planner. Many of you know this. Besides a minister, an event planner is a wonderful thing for me, because I get to work with people, and I'm looking at the jobs that actually work with me, that push me forward in the direction of event planning. Like this job is going to teach me about rentals and things like that, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn about rentals and things like that, and I'll learn how to keep books better, things like that. These are the positives that are going to come with this new job, my friends, because the more I focus on the positive, the better. So change really isn't that bad. It's really up to you to make the decision. Are you going to look at it as a bad thing or a good thing? I think our best bet to get started is to look at it as a more positive thing. The more positive it is, my friends, the better we work, the better we do things in life. And they're not as, hello there, bird. I'm sorry, moth. When we work on things and focus on life, and we look at the positive that the change is going to bring, my friends, then it's a heck of a lot easier to move forward. Because one thing I do know, my friends, to move forward is a good way to go in life. We have to move forward. If we don't move forward, we can't. How are we going to get to where we want to go? So if you're not working right now, my friends, find out what you really want to do and focus on the jobs that will get you there. Start looking at that kind of stuff, like my event planning thing that I want to do. And I did event planning with my friend Mike a while back, and we did really well until the pandemic hit. And we learned new skills each time. I started to teach myself when I was having a rough time with a bunch of stuff. I started to teach myself, my friends, about event planning. I have a book that I started reading, and it really helped because I know a lot. I have enough information to plan events for people and stuff. And those people that are going to help you are going to come along. There's a guarantee they'll come along to help, my friends. So once again, I ask you, is change really a bad thing, or is it a good thing? It's basically your perspective, my friends. If you look at it as a positive, then you're going to get nothing but a positive change. If you look at it as a negative, well, then you might be dealing with a lot of negative stuff. So it's better. It's just like I said, everything is on your perspective, what you want to do and stuff like that, what you want to focus on. And the sooner you figure out what you want with life and you're not working, the sooner you can start making your journey to get where you want to go. Thanks, my friends. Have a beautiful day and night. And remember, with the time, there's always a time for change, and change is constant in the universe. We love you. Namaste. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. We love you. Namaste. And this is Reverend Ruth Anstarya Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. Take care. Thanks.